One, two, three, four.
You're listening to the So Sauced podcast.
We are here, baby. We are live in the Nambé.
Yes, sir. So you said one of your native songs.
Yep.
Okay, let's see. Should we play a little something?
Yeah.
See what we pull up.
I really don't know, man. That's a very hard question. I don't think
Nobody's ready for it. You got a new song out.
Which one?
The Sauce.
Yeah, that song is very fucking funny.
Just go at it, and we'll plug you at the end. So it's called the album's called Lightning Boy, right?
The album, yeah.
Okay.
The song is called Lightning Boy. I'd say it's like my favorite. I don't know, man. I don't really know. That is a good question. Like, so once you make music and you listen to it over like 100 times when you're mixing and mastering it,
Right.
yeah, like it's done, you know. And sometimes I look back on music and jam out to my stuff to learn or remember lyrics. Because when you make so much rap is just a different type of genre of music because you're trying to be lyrical to a point, I guess. Every song is different, no matter. It's just like what you're feeling, what the beat gives you, and that's what you're gonna do with it. So I have a lot more lyrical stuff that's more deeper, more spiritual to me. But I have a lot of just fun. I like dance songs, man. I really love dance songs.
Yeah, like those club bangers. Like
yes, I've been a big 50 Cent fan, big Lil Wayne guy, and even like that fuckboy rap genre.
Yeah.
And I love it, you know what I mean? I love women, I love life, and I love having fun. And I feel like I should express that in your music, you know?
Yeah, and that's kind of, I was talking to my buddy Drew on the last podcast. It's funny that we always like end up talking about the same stuff we just talked about. And we haven't even put it out yet, but we were talking about like where rap is now. And it was a good prelude to like where we're at right now. And he's like 40, is he 40, 41? Yeah. Something like that. But he grew up with like Mobb Deep and like all the old school stuff where like you had to be a lyricist in order to make a name for yourself.
That was all hip hop was based on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And now we got all kinds of stuff.
I really hate the melodic rap nowadays. I don't really know how to name any names. But
It's like that singing.
It's like the real auto-tuney.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've used auto-tune on some songs, but I just really like to be, you got to have high-class fuckery and over-the-top metaphors in any hip-hop song.
Right,
I think,
right,
like, especially if you're going to be a wapper. You know what I mean? And I don't consider myself a rapper because I just make music. I make everything. I'm not just one tool, you know?
Right.
I'm like a Swiss Army blade, I guess.
Yeah. Man of many talents.
Just, it's no different. And also, like, you never want a song to sound the same. So that's the repetitive of everything going on now in hip hop. Oh, it's so repetitive. It's just like, it's really ugly to your ears. And my main goal is to make every song sound different. So if you ever do check out my catalog, it's all not any song kind of sounds like the same.
And I have like extensively. I think it was last year when I found out you can rap or that you had like stuff on iTunes. I think it was for Lauren's birthday.
Oh yeah.
We went on a trip maybe 2 days after that. And I'm like, let's see if Edwin's on, iTunes.
Yeah,
and like, dude, you had tons of songs, and I geeked out, huh? Like every song I downloaded, and we listened to it the whole time. And I'm a fan, bro. I was like,
thanks, man. Yeah. I really need to do more promoting and like marketing type thing.
Yeah.
I just feel like a rock star already. I've always lived like a rock star. That's like when I was in grade school, and what do you want to be when you grow up? I want to be like Elvis Presley. I want to be a rock star. I want to be on that stage. I've always been like a crowd pleaser.
Right.
And that's what I love doing with Lightning Boy. The Lightning Boy Foundation is because, dude, I just get a native rock star, and then the hip hop and stuff is just more like a hobby passion type thing on the side. But I always felt like, because a lot of people like, I don't like shoving my stuff down people's throat. Like, new single. Like, I guess that's the right way to do it. Oh, new thing just came out today.
Right.
Check me out.
Right.
I just make good music, put it out there. People find it.
Yeah.
And eventually I do need to get more on and I probably need to get like a manager or like a marketer.
Yeah. I was going to
do it myself. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And I was going to say, I think at first, kind of like how we're doing it, is just like, let's just promote this stuff by ourselves. And then you know,
See where
if
it goes,
it hits, it hits. If it doesn't,
it does,
hey,
man.
we tried it,
I really
you know?
like it. Yeah, I was listening to the podcast and it's dope, man. Even Toby, dude. Toby surprised me. She's like lit with the podcast.
Yeah. Everybody loves Toby. Everyone loves Toby. No, and she's great, man. She's great.
Yeah.
Welcome to the podcast, Edwin Felter.
Yes.
We didn't do a formal.
So saucy, baby.
We are here.
So
Bravo, my
yeah,
boy, bravo.
I'm before we get into all of that stuff, I just want to say that I appreciate you stopping by.
Mm-hmm.
I know that
I'm mad pumped, bro.
we try to put something together and it was just schedules.
Well, I was working in Taos. Yeah. I wasn't even. I was living there. So.
Oh really?
Yeah, I was living there, and I ended up quitting that job. So I'm back on the res, and
We missed you.
I missed the res. Dude.
A lot of stuff happened while you were gone.
It was good. Even with the whole COVID thing, man, it's so disconnected. You know, I know we all try to still stay current with each other, but
Yeah.
it's been real self-isolation type.
How was it in Taos?
It was nice. Do you know what? The Burger Stand. Go check it out, guys. That's my favorite place to eat in Taos. The Burger Stand.
Taos is nice.
Yeah.
And then like tourists and they keep it alive.
Oh,
I
yeah.
like Taos.
Yeah, it's real hip. Yeah, I don't know though. Not for me. Definitely, I like living there, but I would never move there.
Yeah.
Or even buy a house there if I was in real estate. It's pretty. It's beautiful. I love the mountains. But there's nothing like when I drive every time I go up Nambé Hill, right by homeboy Donovan's house. It's like that view.
There's nothing like it.
So sexy, bro.
Oh, dude.
Undeniably.
When I come home after work and like the sun setting, I'm like, you can't get this anywhere else, bro. You can't.
Nambé is beautiful. That's why they call it God's country.
Yeah.
That's like a old nickname for Nambé.
Really?
God's
and
country.
that name I feel gets tossed out.
I think that's
everyone's
it's God's country, man.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. It's a way to express beauty of landscape, a common term.
Right. So I know you have always been like musically inclined, and you started drumming, right? Did you start drumming and singing at an early age, or did you start dancing? Or?
Yeah, I'm very traditional.
Right.
I'm very traditionally involved. I am not like Catholic or Christian. I was raised in the Kiva.
Right.
So I'm just a completely like traditional native man. That's my belief systems, and I accept and respect everyone else's belief systems,
Right.
and we all live together in harmony, no matter what it is. So I started drumming. Well, I don't know, man. I love to dance. I love to dance, especially even if I just go to the club and just boogie down. Dude, I love to dance, man. But when I was younger, there's not a bunch. The only singers in the Puebla is me and Red Hawk, and that's pretty much why I'm a singer, is because I was like, damn, these guys need help, and I can sing. I love to sing too. I told you I want to be a rock star, and like, I always love Elvis, man. Elvis is my boy.
Yeah.
And that's how it started, and then it's just being creative. Like, never stop making art. This is art right here. What you're doing. This is your podcast, bro.
Yeah. And so, like, for me, it was an outlet. So did you find like drumming and music as an outlet?
I found comfort in it. At a young age. So my dad passed away when I was 8 years old, and my mom raised me single mom, and she was always gone, like working all the time. And I would get home from school and be alone a lot. Like, I was in my middle school years, grade school, like I would say like 5th to 8th grade, very lonely. Even freshman, sophomore year, like very lonely kid. Like, and didn't even have much friends, man. I was like I'm not who I am now. Like, who who I am. Right. I finally like became, myself, a big extrovert again, and just love to live life, love to love people. But there was a point in time where I was just like super, super depressed and super lonely. Played a lot of video games. Just stayed home. Like, there was nothing to do. And then my mom wouldn't like let me go anywhere. She was strict to a good point. And once I got older, though, she let me fly.
Yeah.
But for a while there, I wasn't even I was just stuck at home all the time.
Dang.
And that sucked. But it shapes you to who you are, And in those moments of solitude, I came to the conclusion of who I want to be.
Right.
And how I want to live. And I just want to be happy. And it's hard to find happipiness, man. Even last year, it was my last semester of college. I just graduated with my bachelor's in engineering from Northern New Mexico College. Ooh. Shout out Eagles, Iggy the Eagle.
Dude, congrats. That's a big accomplishment.
Yeah, and I don't even want to do that anymore. I just want to, I just want to do music. Yeah, I don't know, man. I like geology a lot. I'm interested in how the world works, and
Right.
I'm a big believer in science and just how everything is explained in a way to where it could be proved by math, and that's pretty. I think that's really awesome. The world's the world, you know what I mean, and the universe is the universe,
Right.
and it's beautiful. But music is an outlet for me, but the passion has been. It's been kind of dying, especially like I was saying, college last semester. I went through like a big like depression spree, and I was suffering from like a mild alcoholism. I was drinking a lot, very depressed. Did not like what I was doing. Did not want to do it anymore. And then I had like this blackout drunk night where I almost killed myself on accident, playing Russian roulette.
Holy shit.
And I won. I won. Yeah, I won.
Yeah, you're here right now.
I won twice. Yeah, I played it twice, and then I ended up shooting a hole in my car, on accident. Well, I don't know. It's like real fuzzy. And then I went to I don't know what it's called, intensive care. I was in the hospital for like a good while. I was in the loony bin.
They do like a 48-hour hold or something.
Yeah, it was pretty much my silver tongue that got me out of because I just like really talked to the doctor like, oh, I was just really, just drunk. I'm fine. Like, I'm fine. It would never happen.
Right.
But I was really suffering from just depression and like just really unhappy with what I was doing in life, dude. Really unhappy.
So how do you, I ask these questions, one, because of my background, but also like I've never really dealt with depression. So how do you like climb out of that hole? How do you
find your happiness again?
Yeah.
Depression hits everybody, whether it's mild or severe.
Right.
It's just a part of life. Like you may say, like, I've never suffered, but you've been depressed.
Sure.
We've all been like down.
Sure.
That's depression. You're just like, man, like I'm bummed. I'm really bummed. It could be about anything. It could be because your team lost. It could be because they didn't have your milk at the store. I've been depressed like that. I'm like, damn, man, they don't have my milk, and I drink that bougie milk, that Fairlife milk.
Oh yeah.
Oh, dude, when I go to the store and they don't have it, I get so hurt.
Do you really?
I get sad because I want it. Yeah, I love milk, man. I went straight from the tit to the bottle to the gallon, my boy. And I love milk. Milk is a pride and joy of my life. It's good.
Dude, this is good.
Yeah, it's good. It has that smoky. I like Johnny Walker Black because it's like the smoky. The red, don't ever drink Johnny Walker Red.
No, red is trash. Green Label is really good.
Oh, dude, no, blue, man.
Blue Label, green. I've had a little bit of black, I think, but green, blue, red is.
Oh
junk.
yeah, that's gnarly, man.
Yeah, but okay. I didn't mean to cut you off, and no disrespect. I mean this is one of those issues that seems like it's never talked about enough. You know what I mean? And it is true. We've all had those moments of like just we're in the slumps. You know what I mean? For whatever reason, but some people just stay there a little bit longer.
A lot of people stay there forever. A lot of people are unhappy every day, man. It's super sad. It's just about happiness. Happiness is a real key emotion that I think that we take for granted.
Mm-hmm.
Like you're happy right now, right? You have a good
life.
Of course. You have your whole, everything's good.
Yeah, of course.
And some people have it all too, and they're still unhappy.
Oh yeah.
And it's all about finding it within yourself. That's the biggest part, and the hardest part is finding your happiness. And what is that? What makes you happy? What makes you happy, Ernesto?
Spending time with my wife, my son, giving back, and
but that's a very generic answer. That's like everyone's answer. What really makes you happy?
True.
That's the hard question.
That
that's
is, yeah, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Dang.
Yeah, what makes me happy is being able to forgive and love myself for the things I've done wrong,
right,
to people. And if you can't forgive and love yourself, then you won't be happy. Because of course, I love my family. I love my dogs. I love everything. I love life.
Yeah, I love Fairlife milk.
Yes, I love Fairlife milk so much. Can we curse in this show?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I love it so fucking much.
And he wants to be sponsored by Fairlife milk.
Oh, you best believe my face is gonna be on that damn milk carton one day. Sponsorship, like the Travis Scott burger. It's gonna be the Edwin Felter milk. Sounds so weird.
Felter milk. So it almost seems like I don't know if people that don't realize they're in that bad spot, they get that like coming to Jesus moment, quote unquote, coming to Jesus moment where they realize like what really makes them happy, like you just talked about. You know, for the rest of us, we got that generic answer, you know, and that's, bro, that was like eye-opening to me, because if you would have asked Lauren or anybody, oh, I like spending time with my kids, I like coming home, I like cooking dinner, like we all like that.
Yeah,
you know
exactly.
what I mean?
Same shit, different dip.
But do you, yeah, absolutely. Do you think, do you have to hit some type of like, not rock bottom, but do you have to be in some type of place, some type of space in order to find that?
I guess it's a matter of preference and also experience, you know. It doesn't matter really where you go, rock bottom necessarily. It's kind of what corner you're in, bro. We're all different.
Right.
We're all different.
Right.
And I'd feel mine, you know, probably, well, when my dad did die, it's probably what started my depression. Very lonely, man. I was very lonely, like a lonely kid. Like I had nobody to hang out with, and I had friends at school, but when I got home, I was all alone all the time. And then my mom get home, you know, she's working hard, trying to support us. She's tired. She's, you know, she's my mom. She's doing her own thing, you know.
Right.
So she's going to bed. She's doing whatever. So yeah, just very lonely. And I think that loneliness really made me appreciate human connection a lot more.
Right.
But also kind of repel it, because I like being alone. Like it's hard for me even now. Like I've only dated really one girl. And besides that, I've had romances and stuff, but it's kind of hard for me to just like tolerate somebody for so long, even though I love them. Like I've loved women and people that I've been with, and I just need my space, bro. Like I guess I've grown into a cruise. Like I'm accustomed to having my own space. Right. I really need it. I just like need to get away, and like we don't need to talk or nothing. Like I need to be alone type of thing. And I like being alone. That's what, you know. There's always the crazy thing I was used to say in college. Like I talk to myself in class and everything. My professors think I'm batshit crazy. And he's like, Edwin, what are you talking about? I'm like, well, it's the only way I can have an intelligent conversation, bro. I'm trying to like figure what's going on in my head, because my head's going everywhere. You know, it's always going everywhere.
Really?
Yeah, I think so much, and I observe a lot. I'll talk if you want to talk, but I like to just, you know, I love to laugh. I'm a big goofball, I would say. Yeah. I love to tell jokes, and laughing is medicine. You know, that's what makes me happy as well, is laughing.
Right.
But I observe people a lot, you know.
Yeah.
You know, their tendencies, especially their attitude. I don't fuck with rude people, man. So much rude people. And you know Nambé, like Nambé, I like this place because, you know, we were raised kind of hard grit, you know, we talk shit a lot. And, you know, the men are the men. Like we the players. We talk shit. You know, we badass. That's like Nambé is known for. But we're known for respect, man. We really respect people, and we like really take that seriously here. And it's good to be raised with respect. Like for real, a lot of people don't have respect these days. It's very very, very. And
it's rare for like. How old are you?
22.
You're 22, and you're an old soul, bro.
You know, I tell older women when I hit on them that I'm 68. I'm almost 69, baby.
You owe me one. I'm 68, but you owe me one.
Yeah. I never giving me pickup lines, my boy. Yeah,
that's a good one.
That's a pickup line right there. Dang. Nice. I will use that.
This is a story for another time, but I learned that joke like this week. I'll tell you why. But God, I lost my shit. So when I met Lauren and we moved back here, dude, it was super like in your face, like, bro, you need to recognize where you're at. And I'm a real respectful type individual anyways, but like, hey, you need to realize like what's happening here. You know, you give respect, they give respect, and you also have to earn your keep.
Yeah, that's a big thing. Yeah.
So I was like, I'm not trying to mess with nobody. I'm just gonna like tread lightly. I'm gonna do my thing. And
you're a badass guy, dude. You go to ditch work, man.
No, I know, but
that's my boy, dude. He goes to ditch work, ladies and gentlemen.
Because I gotta pay Lauren's fines. I mean,
I ain't trying to pay that fine, that $50 fine.
Yeah. So, but you know, the few gatherings that we had, and you can attest to this. It's like we don't. I say we because like I feel like I've been like adopted into all of it, but
well, you are, bro. You're from here practically, you know. They say, you know, you're married in.
Yeah.
So you know, you are a part of the family. We got your back. Yeah. Cheers to that. You're a Nambé boy, bro.
Yes, sir. But yeah, I mean, bro, they don't put up with no shit.
Yeah, we don't
no
put up with
shit,
shit,
you know,
yeah.
and it gets stomped out pretty quick. So that was one thing, just because of like my upbringing and like how I was raised. Like, I knew it was always there, but it, like, to see it firsthand, I was like, man, this shit's dope, you know. And
cool, man.
And like having that respect, I've had my, you know, my dealings with, you know,
we've all been disrespectful to somebody in our life.
Yeah,
in a
absolutely,
way, yeah.
dude. But like specific, I like, it's off of, is it this one? Let me see. Are you recording?
Heartbreaking ramen noodles.
Dude, I was like,
dude. So my next album is gonna come out. It's almost done. It's gonna be called High Class Fuckery.
I love it.
Yeah,
I love it.
yeah. I want to do it. I want to do a little, how do you say, leak? Is that what they call it?
Yeah.
Because this is the So Sauced podcast. I have I have a new song called Borat coming out. Yeah,
Dope.
I say saucy in it. It's
No.
Yeah, it's dope. Yeah, it's dope. It's a good song.
Dude, as soon as Popstar Salad came out, I downloaded it.
Oh yeah, Popstar.
Yeah.
That's like really. See, I like music. I like dance music. Really, that's like my main goal, is to make stuff that you could really dance. Oh, and I gotta give a shout out to dude Kenny, bro.
I was gonna just put him on, you know.
Yeah, no, dude. If it wasn't for Kenny Ryan, he is my sound. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I was gonna say,
we've been collabing for so long. He makes mostly all the beats that I've used. I produce like maybe like 6 of my own tracks.
Right.
I made the beats from.
Right.
But Kenny's sound, bro. He's the best producer, I swear, in the country. Like the young prodigy, bro. And you guys gotta check him out too. Kenny Ryan Beats on YouTube. You can buy $10 leases to his beats.
No way.
He's putting out beats for people to lease and buy. So if you're an artist,
I might even tap into him and just get one, just so I could put on the.
Oh yeah, dude.
You know what I mean?
Kenny Ryan is the best producer in the country, and I say that with like complete confidence, bro. Like I've seen him work, and you listen to my music. That's him. He's the soul. You know, I make good music, but he make bomb ass beats, bro.
Yeah. Those ones that you like to dance to, you're like, you hear it, and you're like,
Popstar Salad. When he sent me that, dude, he even named that name for the beat was Popstar Salad.
Really?
And I just like, dude, that name is so fucking cool, bro. I was like, I'm putting that on. That's the name of the song, you know. And like, oh, I love that beat. It's one of my favorites. And dude, yeah, he makes the hits, bro. He does.
Dude, yeah. And so when I checked out that album, I was like, Kenny Ryan. And I remember because you guys came to the little
yeah. He came.
And I was like, Kenny Ryan. I was like, is that homie that like came? And then, I mean, Lauren knows Kenny and all his siblings. Yeah, and I was like, bro, he's
sick, a rapper, dude.
Yeah, but I mean, and I love the way you rap, but I was like, those beats are hard.
Oh yeah,
like,
dude. I think what really makes me like a really good artist is because of that sound, bro.
Yeah,
his sound really like excels. Like I'm a good artist and I make good music, but if it wasn't for that sound, I wouldn't be. You know, Res Crew would be not the best crew.
Right.
Res Crew is the best crew, and if it wasn't for Kenny's beats, man, Res Crew would not be the best crew. So big shout out to Kenny, love you, brother, and just keep making the hits, baby.
Yeah, of course. Does he? I mean, obviously, he stays busy with a lot of other people.
Yeah,
right?
He makes tons of music himself. You know, so you guys gotta check out his catalog too. Kenny Ryan, he's badass, man, badass.
Yeah, he's super talented.
Mm-hmm.
Is he your same age?
He is older than me by a year. He's 23, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, he is my same age.
Yeah, basically.
He's wild, man. He's a wild.
I mean,
boy.
the new generation and like the people that are doing it right. Mm-hmm. You got to give props. You know.
Oh yeah.
But
because like I don't know, I tell people it's funny because like I said, I don't do a lot of marketing promoting, but I tell people that I make music and they're like, oh yeah, it's kind of like a stigma, like oh you know you're from New Mexico or. I don't know who you are. Like, oh, you make music, huh? Well, most people automatically assume it sucks. That's just like common nature for humans to not be impressed so easily. That's just how we are. So when you tell people you make music, they're like, oh, that's cool. Yeah. But they won't even be enticed enough to like check it out unless you tell them like check it out. And some people do, and then they're like, you know, that's why you just have to have good content, man. And it speaks for itself.
Yeah, and you have I see a lot of similarities in like how you're describing like your journey and like kind of what we're trying to do. We don't have the most views. We don't have the best help and we're just doing this because we like to have fun.
Yeah, we're doing it because we like to have fun, but we are super talented. We're super underrated. The So Soft podcast is super underrated.
And dude, and I appreciate that. And I know it's gonna take time, and I'm in no rush.
Just keep it up, man. I fucks with it, bro. Dude. It'd be cool too. You need to get a room. You need to get like a Joe Rogan set up and just
So we're in the process of getting one of those like mobile sheds.
Dude,
those ones
buy a shed. Yeah, buy
and
a shed.
Renovate it and put all of our
some
shit
fucking like red velvet carpet.
Yes.
Bitch. And then on the walls put a.
Can you design it?
Yeah, I will design it.
Okay,
yeah.
cool. And we'll have every Johnny Walker except for red.
Yeah, except for red. Red, no, don't ever bring that to the function.
And then we'll have. We'll tear it up.
It would be nice too, like if you had, because I know like some podcast. Is it the Charlemagne show or?
Yeah.
They always have like they always give their guys drinks and stuff. Like you should have like a little. Thank you for the beer, by the way.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. But like something, even a segment of like, I don't know, you'll come up with something.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like a little fun, 10 questions, 2-second answers type of yes, no, like yeah. Make people switch up and yeah. You want to get the most honest things from people, and the way to do that is to like test them. You know what I mean?
For sure.
So test them.
Is that a call out so we can test you?
Yeah,
I'm just kidding.
Test me. I graduated 3.5, baby.
Ooh, no way.
But I did get a lot of C's and D's in like my hard math classes because D's fell in grades, so I failed two classes in college. Yeah, and they were both math classes. I retook them, but yeah, man, math is no joke. Math is no joke. Yeah,
you're way smarter than I am.
No, that's all about
perception.
It's about perception. Yeah. What type of smart,
Yeah. Well, book smart, because I mean,
book smart don't mean shit, bro. I tell you, you could get your engineering degree and still can't build shit. Like there's no doubt about it. And I think just common sense smarts is the best thing,
Yeah, for sure.
Like, for real. If you know how to act and you know what to do in certain situations and you don't overreact and you can handle things under pressure.
Yeah,
you're fine, man.
And see, I don't have I have an education, but I do have like tons of like.
You do have an education. Education is such a stigma word. Like, oh, that means you went to college or you got a degree that says you know something. Nah, man. Education is life lessons. You are educated. In life. You are educated more than many. Yeah. More than most.
And so some people have like the hey, I went to school type stuff.
Oh, I hate people. And people are real cocky about it.
Yeah, and then there's other people that like, no, bro, I've lived through some shit, and
those are the people I trust more, bro.
The street smarts, but like that common sense, you know what I mean? Oh, you can't learn common sense. You've met those people that are like, bro, this guy could build whatever he wants. We could build a bomb, whatever.
Yeah.
But you are dumb as a box of rocks. You know what I mean? You are a dumbass.
Yeah. Exactly, bro.
So, yeah, I mean, it's all subjective. It's all perception. But, yeah, I mean, but still, it's a good accomplishment. So, I guess, did you go to college and get a degree to prove to yourself? Or was it just like, hey, let me just try to do this shit?
No, this is exactly what happened. I wanted to go to college. And when I went to Northern to sign up for school, they said, "What's your major?" And I just looked at the list and I just picked what could make me the most money, I guess. And it's supposed to be a backup plan like I said, I want to be a rock star. But music is such a competitive game, and it's really hard for people to be successful in music.
Yeah.
Even if I could pay the bills, I'd be happy. But that's not reality. So. Yeah, what am I going to do if this doesn't work out? Well, of course, there's the golden handcuffs right there where everyone works, and I could work there. I could work there. I just don't want to because I'd probably be unhappy.
Yeah.
And money, I don't care about money. I spend my money all the time. I don't give a fuck about money at all. I give it away like it's fucking money.
Yeah.
And I don't like money at all to the point where it's evil. We come to the point where we worship money because it's the system we live in is built. If you don't have money, you will not live comfortably at all.
Right.
And money is just very bad. I think it's very bad. And honestly, just never cared for it. So I don't care if I make a lot of money at all. I'd rather be broke and happy than, millionaire and depressed,
Mm-hmm.
unhappy with my work. So I just picked that and I just rode with it. And then I gave up on music, actually. So this is a good story about how I got back in the music game. So I went to I always would like rap in high school, and people would know me for, you know, just being the music dude or like performing and just like, yeah. So when I went to college, I think it was my first year there, I just totally gave up. I stopped even freestyling, and I stopped doing any type of music.
Mm-hmm.
And except for my native music, I always kept up with that.
Yeah.
That's more of a passion. And I met these two dope guys. I'll give them a shout out. Zach Valdez and Mikey Medina. I met these two dudes, and we met up at the school, and they're like, hey, bro, you want to blaze it? And they're mutual friends of my buddy Justin Lujan.
Mm-hmm.
That's Alvin Lujan's son.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
so he's a real good friend of mine, Justin. And I met these guys, you know, mutually through him, and like, we were like, hey, Edwin, come blaze it with us. So we went to blaze it, and these guys started playing beats, and they started freestyling. They're like, oh, no. And they're like, bust the flow, Edwin. I was just like, all right. And then I just went off, you know what I mean? And they're like, they freaked out. They're like, whoa, bro. And then they like really hyped me up. Like, dude, you're sick. You need to make music. You need to record that. I was like, you really think so? And sure enough, they just kind of gave me the courage and the support that I needed to, I am good. I should keep doing it.
Hell yeah.
I shouldn't give up.
Yeah.
And at that point too, I did like kind of fall in love with what I was doing. Like the first year of college is like pretty chill.
Mm-hmm.
Always really fun. It's when you get to like senior year where it gets like
stressful.
you almost commit suicide. Yeah. That's how stressful it gets. So I was just like, damn, like I want to be an engineer. I want like, this is like dope, you know, all this like the math and everything, like how the world works. This is amazing. This is like mind blowing. And like I said, once my senior year, I kept doing the music. I started putting out music when I was in college.
Mm-hmm.
That's when I started putting out music. I think my first album was like Shits and Giggles, and that's when I started at SoundCloud. And I've only been like putting out music for like 4 years, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So not that long, but I like it. I like to keep the old crappy stuff because it just shows growth, you know?
That's how I am, bro.
Yeah,
like,
show the growth, man.
I'm like, let all the old fucking videos live.
Yeah.
So I know like where I came from. Like, bro, we all have to start from somewhere.
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
Keeps you humble. You know,
it does. It just shows you. It just shows you what persistence can do to anybody. Doesn't matter what you're doing, whether it's art or if it's your job, or if it's even spending time with your family and your kids. The more you do it, the better it gets.
Mm-hmm.
So, big shout out to those guys though. And then Justin too, big hype man. Like they just hyped me out, man.
Yeah.
They just told me that I was dope and I should do it. And then I just kept doing it. And then that's when I actually met Kenny. Kenny liked my music. He's like, dude, you're fucking sick. And I'm like, dude, you're fucking sick. And then we just linked up and fucking started making music from then on out. And he's produced pretty much all my music. You know, like I said, there's like 6 songs that I produced by myself. But you know what? Like when those songs like have more of a connection to like my poetry. I love poetry. I love poetry. I even started this segment on my YouTube called Poetic Presentation.
Nice.
Where it's just me and the mic and a poem. And you just spit the poem. Yeah. So
That's
it's like,
sick.
it's old school poetry. And I like poetry. Used to like going to poetry slams. What's it called? 100 Cultures.
Oh, yeah.
In Espanola.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do they still do it? No.
Well, I don't know.
Huh.
Of course, COVID hit, but
Right.
before that, I'm not too sure. But when I was younger, probably 12, 13, 14, they would have those poetry slams. Oh, and we would go, and I'd freaking love it, man. I'd be so baffled at poetry. I loved it. I fell in love with it. And that's like where the love of making words that rhyme together became a love of mine.
Right.
Because like I say, the perfect story does not exist, but the perfect punchline can bruise the heart harder than the fiercest fist.
Dude.
That's real shit, dude. That's
Heck
real
yeah.
shit, because words are way more deadlier than a fist.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And it's like, man, words are powerful, and we got to learn to control them. And you got to learn what you're saying actually means something to somebody, whether it be whoever it is.
Yeah.
And so I guess you got to watch what you say. I'm always been a loose cannon, though. I just say what I feel, and I have hurt people's feelings, and I have, just piss people off because I'm being me. And you always have. I love the haters, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to all the haters out there. I love you. I'm gonna take a drink for you right now.
But that's I'll take one of that too.
It's all you haters out there.
But no. I think, well, they don't drive what I do, but I'm like, bro.
I just appreciate them, man, because they obviously they care enough to talk shit.
That's true. Yeah.
And it's funny, that's the ironic, funny part about it. It's like, man, just keep your lips sealed. You know, that's where the respecting comes. Well, like the internet's so freaking toxic, my boy. God damn, it's savage. No one's afraid to say anything, you know, and most disrespectful shit you'll find is probably like on the internet.
Yes.
Especially, everything's opinion based, but dude, man, these guys and these girls, they have no remorse.
Dude, we were just talking about that and like the type of like kind of culture that we're in that like we're just in this cancel culture.
Yeah.
Like, people are so quick to be like, no, he just did something that's unacceptable and like said this. Done. The
sensitivity level of people's emotions have really heightened in the past 10 years. And I think that's due to the internet and also just being more open to people's demographics, you know? Mm-hmm. And I've always had the philosophy, man, you just accept other people, accept their differences. It has nothing to do with you. Yeah. Just live your life and be happy and respect them and let them do their own thing.
Right.
If they care so much about something, you know, and you don't agree with it, that's cool. That's what you believe in. I'm me, you're you. Leave it at that.
Yeah, and we could still be cool. We could still be cordial.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But everyone's not like that. No, everyone's like, you know, it's kind of like my way or the highway.
Yeah,
right now, and that's very it's very condescendingly selfish. And I don't like that about a lot of people. And I support everybody. I support all walks of life. You know, you do you. Get that bag, boo. You know, do what you gotta do. Yeah. But don't peer pressure me into going your way or the highway.
Yeah, and don't shame me because
I don't understand.
Absolutely.
And because I don't know.
Yeah, I'm more than willing to like
teach me, but do not force me. Mm-hmm. That all comes down.
Yeah,
to.
me and Toby were talking about that. We're like,
bro, I like that on the podcast.
Hey, we're open to like, you know, other things, but like at the end of the day, I'll have an opinion. Mm-hmm. Maybe I won't. Maybe I'll like it. Maybe I won't.
Yeah, exactly.
But I'm not gonna like unfriend you. I'm not gonna like
not
stop talking to you.
Yeah.
I'm still gonna be cool with you. We're not gonna see eye to eye on some things, but like, bro, we can.
That's life, bro.
We can hang out and chill and talk like normal humans. You know?
Yeah, we don't always have to talk about things that are really just opinion based. You know?
Yeah, absolutely.
See politics. You know, politics is a big no.
Religion's
a big no. Like, it's good to talk about it if that's what the conversation's about.
Right.
But the people that just bring it up because it depends. You know, some people are just really interested into that and really are passionate. You know, there's really passionate people about their religions and they want to share it with the world. Mm-hmm. That's awesome. You know, teach. That's what I'm saying. Teach what you want to teach and show what you want to show. But do never force. Never force. Yeah. That's an old way of thinking. That's how everything is how it is now.
Yeah,
absolutely. People force people to listen and to learn and to do. That's how humans are. Though we control other humans.
Yeah, I think New Mexico just in itself, they're very like to their roots, to their old traditions.
Oh yeah, man.
When I and that's not a bad thing.
Old school.
Old school. Yeah. When I moved from California.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's California, way different.
When I moved junior year, end of sophomore, junior year, went to Poake, and my first girlfriend, like, first question out of her mouth, she was like, "Are you Christian or Catholic?" I'm like, "What?" I'm like, "What the?" You know, like, it just threw me for a loop. I'm like, what does that matter?
But it's because she dates in that, you know.
Yeah. Or she was brought up in that way, like, hey, you can only
date another Christian or date
Catholic, you know. And it's like, oh well, and that was like tough.
Which makes sense, is because that's what they were taught. That's what they were
absolutely,
shown, and that's what they're going to follow because that's just like I said, kids are sponges, man. And whatever you teach your kids now, and the way that you teach them how to be, especially as human beings. You need to teach them caring. You need to teach them compassion. You need to teach them all these things. They will pick up your bad habits. They do. They always do. So kids are a big thing. And so I've been a teacher. I've been a big advocate for the youth like my whole life. And I've always helped the youth. And even when I was in college, I taught grades K through 12 throughout the span of 4 years, all over New Mexico, Espanola High, McCurdy, Espanola Middle School, Pewaukee High, Pewaukee Middle School, Capitol High School, Santa Fe High.
No way.
Yeah, we taught everywhere, and we taught STEM-related subjects, like we would do a lot of interactive, hands-on building type things, like circuits. Like it's awesome, bro. And I got to really connect with, like, I've always loved helping kids, man, because
Right.
I've been that kid where I was like super lonely, and I had father figures, around the pleb. There's a bunch of like really good men around here that they're successful, but I never really connected like on that level. I love all my Nambé bros, but I'm really different from them, like,
Yeah,
a lot, and I'm not like them in a lot of ways, but I love them and I love to hang around with them. But we're just, at the end of the day, we're just kind of really different.
Right.
So even at that, it's just. Even though I have friends around here, it's still like, I just want to do my own thing.
Right.
And if you're not on that wave, then you don't have to be, but I'm going to ride it.
Mm-hmm.
And you can get left in the ocean, I guess.
Yeah.
And do your own thing. Ride your own wave. I ride my wave. But at the end of the day, we're all still friends and we care about each other.
Yeah, for sure. It's about building those relationships.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
It's about making those connections.
And just having respect for each other.
Yeah, having that respect. And not sweating all the small stuff that really doesn't matter at the end of the day. It's like, bro, let's live our best life. And that's where I'm at in life. I'm like, life's too short. I could go to bed, have a heart attack, and none of this shit matters.
Yeah, none of it matters, yeah.
You know, so I'm just trying to leave my imprint.
Nice.
I
feel that some advice for all the listeners out there. Never fear death. This is a hard thing for a lot of people to overcome, is the fear of death. I know we've all had that fear. I remember even when I was younger, like, you think about dying and it kind of scares you to the point like you even cry. Like, damn, one day I'm going to die. And
I used to have anxiety about it.
Yeah, I don't really know what's going to happen. Like, yeah, we have some people are religious based, like, I go to heaven or I'm going to go to hell. Oh shit, I'm going to go to hell,
Yeah.
Like, it's crazy. And death is so this is what helped me overcome my fear of death was, a man once told me one time, and I don't even know his name. I met him on a bus, and he told me, he was just like, I don't even think he was telling me. He was just like rambling. He was just like, I guess like a crazy dude on the bus. And he was he said, death is peace. When I die, I'll be at peace. And I was just like looking at, what the fuck is this guy doing, man? And he's like, you don't feel no pain. You don't feel no sadness. You don't feel nothing. He's just going crazy. I'm like, what the fuck? And I didn't think nothing of it until I actually really thought about it. And I'm like, wow, that actually calmed me down, because when I do die, whether it's today or if it's tomorrow or if it's 30 years from now, I feel it. So, sidetrack, I feel like I'm going to die young for some reason.
We all do.
I call it though. I call it because I've always won my bets. I'm a good bettor. And I love everybody, and I love you all now.
You're a betting man.
Yeah, I'm a betting man, and I do bet. And I don't know how long, but someday in the near future. And that's fine with me, because I came to the fact that I accept and I embrace the peace. Because, dude, the world, what do they say in the Bible? This is purgatory or whatever, like where we live. This is like...
Yeah, is that a Catholic thing, babe?
Well, it's in the Christian. It's in the Christian.
Is it Christian? Yeah,
it's both. Well, you gotta remember, Christianity came from Catholicism.
Yeah.
I dated. Well, the girl I dated was a Christian girl.
Can I steal some?
Oh, of course,
Cool,
bro. Help yourself. See, that's how Res Q does it, baby.
Cheers.
We bring the host a gift.
Hey.
Yeah, and then we drink the gift with the host.
I'm impressed, bro.
Yeah, dude. This is my first podcast. I want to give a cheers to So Sauce right now.
Hey, thank you, bro. Appreciate
and dude, when Rescue blows up, I'm taking you with me, brother.
Hey.
Yeah,
hey,
yeah.
They're welcome to come by. You're welcome to come by anytime.
Oh, yeah. That's what I'm saying. I want to come by like another time. You had the Shihei, man. You had the Shihei on.
You know him?
I listened to it, yeah. Well, we're not like great friends or anything, but I really like his music, and I really support, I just support him. You know
native artists,
I've always loved the Shihei, man. He's dope. Dude. And, but we're not friends. I wouldn't say that.
Well, hopefully,
yeah.
I mean.
Well, one day, I just support people, man. I support all native artists, actually, and I think there's even like a big stigma and beef between native artists. Like, natives are they're so unsupportive of each other. You would believe it. You would say it's not true, but it is actually very true. And It's sad because, well, even like intertribal thing, like people from one pueblo will talk shit about someone from another pueblo, and like
What's
even
up with that?
I don't know. I think that's like not even to be rude, but I think it's just the teachings of, you know, the Spanish, bro. Like they made us kind of like resent each other, and like, you know.
Yeah, that's terrible.
Yeah, and you got to think. I'm just thinking back to like, you know, the 1400s, and well, the 1600s is when the Pueblo Revolt happened, I believe, and before that, we all loved each other and helped each other. You know,
Yeah.
If you know, if some Pueblo needed something, they would travel and then help each other all the way. But once they got separated and divided, they were given borders by, you know, by the Spanish, and then also given a whole new way to look at life. You know, Catholicism is real strict, really strict. And my grandma is Catholic. My other grandma was hardcore Christian. So both of my grandmas are really religious. My grandpa from my dad's side, who I'm named after, Edwin Felter, I don't know, he died when I was like 6, but I'm guessing he was Catholic too. And my grandpa is just straight like native traditional dude, Richard. Shout out Richard Montoya, my grandpa. I love you, Tete. And he's just straight traditional, and that like so my dad really vibed with the traditional. So he was raised Catholic, and he did not like it one bit.
Was your dad from here or your mom's from here?
So my mom is from here. She's from the Pueblo.
Okay.
And, so my ethnicity is Native American, Hispanic, and white. So my dad is Hispanic, white, and Native. Actually, he's part Isleta or some shit. I don't know. My grandma was like, I was like, really? She's like, yeah, but it's like, you know, it's this big. So.
Yeah.
Okay. But my mom is from here, and I don't know. That's like a cute little love story. They met at the ski valley, and
Dope.
my dad was just had a silver tongue. You know, the Felters have a silver tongue, man. And he bagged my mom, and they married, and yeah. So
Bagged your mom. I like that.
He bagged her. Yeah, he bagged her up, and they made a life together.
Love it.
Yeah.
Man, that's crazy.
Yeah. So Felter. Yeah, Felter is like, I think it's French. I think it is French. I think it means like felt. There was a King Felter at one point. I remember. I want to do that Ancestry.com thing.
You should.
I do want to do it.
It's like really inexpensive. We got it for her mom.
Oh, yeah?
And
how much is it?
I think
¿Cuánto cuesta esto?
I think it was we got it on sale. I think it maybe was like $60 on sale. I don't know. Maybe even less.
Damn, sign me
less.
up, baby.
Maybe even less. So I kind of want to backtrack.
Yeah, go for it.
But I don't want to beat a dead horse.
All right, we'll beat the horse then.
Yeah.
You don't want
you don't want to beat it, but
you don't want to beat the meat.
You said that like you were able to really find out who you were like in those dark times.
Yeah.
When you were younger, and it kind of molded you where you are today.
Exactly.
Was there anybody that really? You said that there was like male and like
yeah.
influences, but was there anybody that you were
in
like
particular?
I want to be like this person. I want to.
Oh no, I never had that mentality. I never wanted to be like anybody. I just wanted to be me. I always thought being like somebody else is really unoriginal, and also that's not who you are.
And you knew that from a young age,
though?
Oh
yeah, always.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, I never like looked at even like I like people and I like, you know, artists and things, but I don't want to be like them. My whole philosophy in life is to be different.
Yeah,
just be different. Be yourself. Be the one that people look up to, and like, you know, just enjoy how different you are, and like appreciate that you're not on the same stigma as everybody. That's just like silly. Like, I don't want to be like everybody else. And like, even like I look up to my tete, and he was a real good father figure to me, but I don't want to be like him. That's him. You know, I want to take what he's going to teach me, and I want to take all these lessons. This is good advice I always tell kids when I teach them too at school, especially kids that were like struggling with like accepting education. They're just like, you know, I hate school. I hate being here. And I'm like, you got to remember that you get to learn all these different things throughout your whole life from everybody that you meet. You know, you will learn something if you pay attention and you observe. You will learn something about people, and you will learn something about their ideals and their, you know, their preferences and all these things that they enjoy. You'll learn something, and you'll take something from them, and you'll put it in yourself, and you make your own. Yeah. And you continue to grow, and you mold yourself based on all these experiences that you experience throughout your whole life. Mm-hmm. But at the end of the day, yeah, never want to be like anybody else. I wanted to take all the lessons, all the knowledge that I was ever taught, and I want to make myself.
Right.
Yeah.
See, and Man, that's why I say like you're an old soul, you're ahead of the game, because even when I just turned 30, so I'm like
Nice.
8 years.
Happy belated, bro.
Thanks, bro. 8 years older than you. That's
30s,
almost
30s, baby.
Bro, I love it. I
Better
love
watch out, Lord. Dirty 30s.
I'm robbing the cradle.
Ooh.
Just kidding. Yeah, you still.
Yeah.
But we were talking way back about you're in high school and you fit into like these type of crowds.
Yeah.
And then you're like, I don't really know who I am. I don't know who I really want to be. And
That's true.
And then you're out of high school, I graduated in 2009. So you look back and you're like, fuck, I was not who I was back then.
Oh yeah.
And if you would have asked me, bro, I
Never
would have
would've
never
guessed,
said,
yeah.
I would have never guessed I would be this
Never
person.
guessed. Yeah.
So like I said, at an early age, if you knew like what you want, not necessarily knew who you wanted to be, but knew you're not trying to emulate anybody else.
Oh yeah.
Bro,
I knew my boundaries and I knew my goals.
Right.
And I knew that I could never achieve that if I tried to be somebody else.
Yeah.
It's common sense. It's like such a ridiculous idea if I try to be like anybody else. You obviously won't be them, and you won't be yourself at the end of the day, which is like really frustrating to me. But everyone's different, everyone has different perception of life. So, and in high school too, I would always just hang out with the native kids mainly because I connected with them a lot because we're all from the fucking res, the red is res, sheesh, fucking real shit, dude. We all deal with the same thing day to day because we're all from the res. And I love my native peeps, man. I'm a big activist and like big supporter of like native rights, even like the Black Lives Matter movement. Like, I really support that because the country we live in is so, it's just systematically racist, bro. It's a white man's world that we live in. We all live in this white man's world, and some would say it's different. Some would say it's not as bad. But man, I've seen the minority, and you were even a cop, right?
Yeah.
You've seen, dude. The minorities, man, they just got it bad, and we've always had it bad. And it's like, even when you were pulling somebody over, if it was a white dude, it's a little different than if it was like a Latino dude or even a black dude, or it's like, it's just crazy, bro. It's a real thing, and it's been bad for years. Like, people don't even like, slaves were the civil rights movement was like in the 40s, 50s, and then maybe even the 60s, and then. When was JFK president? The 60s? I don't even know. And then Native Americans didn't have the right to practice their own religion until the 70s, bro. That's not that long ago at all.
Yeah. That's
51 years ago. That's fucked up.
Yeah.
And that's a lifetime of somebody, So America is a free country, and I love America. I'm a big patriot, I really respect veterans because, man, there's people that have died for this country, and that's a hard thing to swallow, man.
Right.
But if we are going to live by the Constitution, let's actually live by the Constitution. Let's all be free.
Absolutely.
Yeah. But it is a white man's world, bro. It is.
For sure.
And it will be probably for the next 100 years or so. But it's crazy, like all these riots and stuff happening, and a lot of things over the top. In some instances, it's really over the top. But how do you get your point across except being real blunt, man? Fucking do that.
Yeah.
Tear that shit down. Do what you gotta do. Have your voice heard, because if you just talk, no one's gonna listen. You gotta show them. You gotta make them pay attention. So I think that's like the big thing with the riots and stuff like that. But dude, man.
And on that note, I think it's also like, it's obviously more prevalent in different areas.
Oh yeah.
So we're I guess fortunate in the sense that like we don't necessarily have like these big riots, these big walkouts.
Mexico is very multicultural, which is awesome.
Yeah.
But even at that, the people that run this state, I don't know. I think they still just worship the white man's world, bro.
And see,
they live by it.
And that's why I like living on the res.
Yes.
Because it's like we don't get we don't get any of those influences. You know what I mean? It's like, we live by
it's really
our own shit.
Yeah, it's really respectful here, and it's really accepting, I would say. And like I said, I know tons of people in this pueblo that we don't agree on tons of stuff.
Right.
But we all love each other, and we all still respect each other. It's like that's real human nature, and that's accept people for who they are, even though they're not like you.
But there and there's a difference. There's like
Mm-hmm.
having the interactions that we have, and I keep saying we because I'm a part of the community.
Yeah, of course.
And then like I'll see your ass on Saturday for ditch work.
Yeah, exactly.
and we're gonna help pull the same fucking weeds and clear the same area.
We work together, baby.
Yeah, it's not like this little pissy match where it's like, oh, I don't like what that dude likes, and I mean,
yeah, fuck that guy.
yeah. But, and you know,
a lot
I'm
of
not
people
gonna
are
help
like
him
that.
out.
Yeah,
You
a
know,
lot of
it's
people are like, fuck that guy. I don't agree with his shit. Fuck him.
yeah.
But then it comes also like personality is a big thing. You know, if your personality shit, then a lot of
Your
people
shit,
probably
yeah.
won't like you.
Yeah.
Because people like what makes them comfortable and makes them happy.
Yep.
You know, every friend that you've ever had has made you happy in one point of your life. You know, they make you
Yeah.
laugh
For
make
the
you happy.
season or whatever,
Dude,
yeah.
The whole reason you're friends is because you enjoy each other's company.
Yeah.
That's what friends are. And
Speaking about company, and I don't want to cut
No,
you
go for
off,
it.
but like,
shoot.
let's go left.
Go
Speaking
left.
about company, who's accompanying you these days? Any like,
Like a person.
yeah, any love
mom.
interest?
Oh,
Ooh, nice.
My mom. I live with my mom still. I'm saving up to buy a house. I have land.
No.
So
But
you like a love interest?
Love interest.
Ooh, you want to know about the dirty rescue secrets?
Is it? Can I shout her out?
Well, I actually probably
No.
I probably get. I am single and ready to mingle.
Sorry, Claudia Rosacker.
Oh, Claudia, I love Claudia. I actually recently saw her at a party in
Oh, cool.
Espanola. Yeah, she's cool. You know what? I want to kick it with Claudia, but every time I hit her up on the snap, I'm like, "Yo, let's kick it." She just she leaves me on red, and I'm just like,
I feel like that's her MO, huh?
"Yeah,
Claudia, get with the shit.
yeah, Claudia,
Man.
Claudia, I love you.
Respond,
I love your
homie.
family. You know,
She comes from a good family. Like her family's pretty dope.
yeah, no, I love her family a lot, man. Shout out to Lightning Boy Foundation.
Yeah, I was gonna
because,
say.
yeah, Felicia is like a mom to me, and I really love her and appreciate her, along with her husband George Rivera. Really love him too, and they're part of my family, and they've really helped me in life, not only with giving me an opportunity to help the youth, but just being good to me, man.
Yeah.
Being good people and just loving me. They love me, you know, and I
Yeah,
love
yeah,
them
yeah.
too. And it's funny too, 'cause I remember Claudia back in high school, and I never had a thing for Claudia, or even like, you know, I don't know. I didn't even know who she was. Kind of like I knew who she was, but I never talked to her, nothing. But I had a couple of crushes in high school. I don't know if I should.
We're gonna air out all the dirty secrets,
Yeah, just air
all the
it all
dirty
out.
Nambé secrets.
I'm just gonna be honest with any of the viewers and stuff. I've had like a lot of romance and like relationship troubles, and I think I'm cursed. I honestly think I'm cursed.
Really?
Yeah. So a lot of people say like, you know, it's hard. It's hard being handsome sometimes. Yeah, and I don't even mean that. I don't even mean to say that. So I'm gonna be real. And you're like, oh, what does he mean by that? What does he mean? It's hard to be handsome, dude. I've been used and abused by like older women for like my looks and for like sex and things like that. Like
Really?
I've been like, even like when I've been super intoxicated, and like I have been like I don't know,
Taken advantage of?
taken advantage of, yeah,
Okay,
by
okay.
multiple like older women, even
At one time, multiple at one time?
no, just
I was
in
gonna
general,
say.
in general, multiple older women. I don't name no names because you know it's
Absolutely,
private
yeah,
stuff. But
yeah.
I have been taken advantage of by a lot of older women because of my looks, and like I don't know, I always say like personality is over looks every day. You know what I mean? If you're a cool ass person, then people are gonna love you. And the way to a girl's heart, man, this is some relationship advice. If you can make her laugh every day,
In the bag.
all the time, in the bag, bro.
You see
Oh,
that
yeah?
over there? You
Yeah.
see that diamond over there?
Yep.
That's literally how I was able to get Lauren, is because I knew for sure it was not gonna be my looks. I was
Yeah.
like, I gotta make this girl laugh.
Personality, bro.
I'm a cook for her.
Yep.
And I'm gonna make her laugh.
hmm That's what makes you. That's like I would say I'm a solid 7, and with my personality, I'm a solid
1,000.
I'm a solid 9. Solid 9. I would never give myself a 10. But. Yeah, for real. No, but for real though, like I don't know. Like,
So do you find it an issue?
I have, yeah. Like literally, I've had like big problems with women taking advantage of me, especially when I was like intoxicated or like under the influence of alcohol or anything.
But like, do you put out those vibes?
I'm a flirt, man. I am a flirt.
See?
But the thing is, at the end of the day, it's just like, it's a double-edged sword. I am a flirt.
Well, so okay, so let's iron some shit out. Like,
yeah, go for it.
Like, it seems like they're taking your kindness and you're like, you're willing to like just be open and like be who you are.
Yeah, just be myself
as a weakness, and they prance on that.
Yeah, especially, well, dude, I'm gonna tell you right now, man, liquor is my fucking my Viagra.
Hey.
And when I get juiced up, either I want to fight or I want to fuck, and that's why I can't really drink so much because.
Well, tell you what, I don't.
Dude, I don't know what.
I don't like
horny.
your kind.
Yeah, I get horny, bro. I don't know. I
know we're drinking, but I'm not your kind. So there's no.
Oh, come here, Ernesto. You know what I mean?
I'm just putting it out. Yeah.
It's just weird, bro. Yeah, like I just like I don't know. And I feel like it was taught to me like growing up here, not even to like bag on them.
Women.
Yes.
Is it an issue? Do you feel like you need
it's an issue because I put myself in that situation. I just need to be more responsible, and I need to take care better of myself, and I need to not do that. I need to not be so friendly.
Now, are you saying that on behalf of like this? I feel like shit after maybe an interaction happens, say, or I'm looking out more for like the people that are also maybe getting hurt or like are also involved, or is it like it's both?
Yeah, you just need to be cautious, and you need to be smart. This is where common sense comes back into play, because you just need to know what people's intentions are, and you need to be able to think for yourself. But like a lot of times I was taken advantage of. I was really intoxicated, and I kind of blame myself, but at the same time, you can't. It's not just me.
And it's like predominantly older women?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know what it is, man, but cougars, the cougars,
well,
man.
Anybody older than 22, right?
Oh, no. I like women like in their 40s and 50s.
So double the age.
Yeah.
So it's fair to say that they've taught you some things.
No, not like that. They're just more my speed. I feel like I connect with them more.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, you're an old soul. I feel like.
Yeah, I really vibe with them compared to girls my age.
Yeah, the way you think.
Girls my age are just caring about, they just care about Instagram and Snapchat, man. And I don't know. I just don't.
Yeah, you want that real connection.
I like people that I can actually talk with about stuff, and that aren't on their phone 24/7. I'm not a big phone guy. Like, we all have our phones, but I'm not a big phone guy.
Yeah.
And I get in trouble when I'm like talking to girls because I'm not consistent. Like, we talk like, I feel like if you have a connection, it's going to stay there no matter. Like, I just saw my boy Nick today at the supermarket, and Nick has always been my best friend, like since fucking high school. And dude, he's like, "What's up, bro?" And I was like, "Dude, fucking love you, miss you, man." Like, it never leaves,
Yeah.
And I have girlfriends like that too, just like girls that are friends. Like, once I see him, it's like, "Oh man, fuck yeah, how are you? How you been?" Like, it never leaves. And I feel like that's the same with romance. And I have some like flings like that, like girls that, I could just hit up, and we haven't talked in like a couple months, and we meet up and nothing. It's like
nothing changed. Yeah.
It was like I saw her yesterday.
Yeah.
And a lot of new girls, like the online dating game is kind of hard, especially in COVID. And like,
so you've dabbled in that too?
Yeah. I'm on Tinder. Like me on Tinder.
Hey.
Swipe right, baby.
Swipe right.
Yeah.
Okay. Hold on. Is there like a super like?
Yeah, there's a super like in Tinder.
Told you.
Yeah.
So one of my buddies is like, no, I'm not saying you're really. So the other day we were like doing what we're doing now and like talking and like not recording but talking.
Yeah.
And somebody had mentioned, I was like, do a super like, and Lauren's like, oh, how do you know about that? I'm like, one of my buddies, blah blah blah, is on Tinder, and he's like, I super liked this, and I was like, it's like
busted.
Super like, and like
he knows about Tinder.
No, and he was like, oh, the like stars come up and like it's like this. I was like, what? So I've been meaning to ask somebody who's on Tinder who knows like if it.
Yeah,
we're trying to debunk
so I'm a funny Tinder guy. So I swipe right on everybody, and I see what I catch. Pretty much. I don't even like look. Like I just swipe. I just I like. I even like the ads, bro. And then it takes me to another page and just back up. And then I go back and just like. And then I just see who likes me. You know what I mean? And then
does it like pre-select girls that they
Well,
think?
you set your location and your radius, pretty much like how far.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like miles. I think it's in miles. Maybe if you go somewhere else, kilometers. But you set your location, you use your current location, and yeah, it just branches out, and it just shows you girls in your area. And
any girls that you were like, oh, she's on Tinder?
Yeah, well, not really, because it's Tinder and we're all young, and I've seen girls that I like went to high school with, and it's funny too. Like I've only matched with like some of them, but like I feel like they see me and there's like, you know, more people take Tinder more seriously, I think.
Yeah,
like they actually like look and read the bios and all this shit.
Well, some point, like the older, I would assume it's like their last resort. Like,
yeah,
some Tinder.
Yeah, for real.
I'm trying to figure out.
But like my philosophy, you guys should try it. You know, you just swipe right, and then you match with somebody, and then you check them out because you know that they like you, and then you could see if you like them.
Ooh, okay, so it's kind of like
and I've matched with like all over the spectrum, bro. Like I trip out, and you know, and then
that's a different way to approach it.
Yeah,
because it's like,
dude, I don't got time to just like look at I'm not a fucking dating app type of dude. Like I love in person to. Let's go on a date in person, and we can fall in love. But this whole online texting.
So what is
Tinder's dope. I've met girls from Tinder and like actually like have really good friendships and like relationships with girls from Tinder. Yeah,
that's cool.
Yeah, Tinder's lit. I think Tinder's good, you know. And then you run out of likes unless you like buy the premium or whatever. So it's good. And then you run out of likes.
Cut you off.
Yeah, and then you just go to sleep, and then the next day you wake up and somebody liked you back, and then you're like, who's this? And then check it out. I don't really vibe with that, or wow, like okay,
yeah.
And then no matter what, I always tell them like, add me on Snap, like no matter what, no matter who they are, or if I don't like them like that, like just add me on Snap and maybe I don't
see
know.
What happens. Yeah.
So Tinder's lit though. Dating apps, and there's Facebook dating. I tried Facebook. Yeah, there's actually Facebook dating, and I've tried it, but I've never. Well, actually, I have matched with a couple girls that I've like talked to, but I've never met. Yeah, like I said, I'm not real consistent, bro. Like I can only go like 2 days texting somebody that I don't know. I don't know these people. Like, yeah, we don't know each other, so
yeah. I'm not trying to put a ton of time.
Yeah, I'm just not a phone guy, and then it just ruins it because consistency. Girls really care about consistency. Yeah, they love that, and they love to be adored, and they love to be given attention to, not constantly, but. You know, if you're texting them, you know, and you checking on them, it shows you care. Right. And if you're not, it shows you kind of don't care. And that's very true if you really think about it. You know, I don't text girls back because I don't really care. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know you, and like, probably will never get to meet you. And the whole COVID thing is like bad too. Like, I can't even like meet some of these girls, you know. I'm just like, you know, well, some are down, some are not, but like, I'm not
trying to spend the time.
Yeah,
like,
dude.
It's not. I got other shit to do.
Yeah, I got other shit to do, and exactly. I don't care about this that much to like take time away from my day to do that.
Do you think it's just because like I'm trying to hook up?
Well, no, so Tinder is like, I guess necessarily looked at as the hookup app, but I really do want to find like a girl and like make a family and a wife, bro. But it's just so hard, especially in the
let's flip this. Have you ever flipped the switch and been like, what if I expected the same thing?
Yeah.
I would expect my wife at some point to check on me at work, like, hey, how are you doing? Blah blah blah. How are the kids? Blah blah blah. You know,
that's different. That's your wife.
That's true. That's true. But like, we all gotta start from somewhere. You know,
with girls though, like I said, I have girls that hit me up like every so often. I don't mind because. Just hit me up when you want to hit me up.
Yeah.
You know, I'll be there and I'm here.
So do you think it might change if you see like the potential, or if you're
if I'm in a relationship, wifey. It's totally different. You know,
you're like, this is wifey.
Oh yeah.
Trying to bag this one. You're like,
I'm
every
on it.
day.
Not every day.
Not every day, but like,
I know.
I care.
I do. Yeah. If I care about somebody and I love somebody, they're going to know it.
Yeah.
It's like not even, it's self-explanatory. They're going to know it. And I've only really been in love with like one girl. And
when was that?
I dated her junior, senior year in high school and freshman, sophomore year in college. Yeah.
So kind of recent.
Yeah, really recent actually. So we broke up.
On bad terms?
We were off and on. Yeah, I
Cheers.
was a really bad boyfriend. Everybody, I was a really bad boyfriend, and I learned a lot from that relationship, though. You know, and I learned that faithfulness is a big deal. That you should actually take it seriously. And I was just too young. I didn't even think. You know, I always had the mindset it's not gonna last forever. You know, and
Well, nothing is.
yeah, exactly. But
if we go through life like,
mhm.
for the exception of like living life like it's your, living life to the fullest, living life like it's your last day,
Yeah,
things like that, like why save, what we could do tomorrow, if we could do it today, those type of things,
Yeah.
like let's live life right now. There are some things that like deserve like full attention.
They do, yeah.
Because they make life whole.
Yes,
Even if it's just for that moment, for that season, for that time,
forever.
till you die, forever. Like if I pass away, that's something that like Lauren's gonna hold on to forever.
Yeah,
Those are the memories my son's gonna hold on forever. So it does matter
it does. Yeah.
how much I
Put into
put
it.
in. Yeah, and it's kind of contradicting because you're like, no, I'm trying to just live life. I'm just trying to do me. I just want to,
It shows the age gap between us. You know, you're 30, I'm 22.
Hey, you calling me old?
Yeah, I'm calling you old. You guys are married, right?
Yeah,
You're married. You have a kid.
yeah.
So yeah.
And the reason why, because you said you eventually want to.
I do. I really do. I really want to find the girl that I'm just in love with, man. I like pray for that. I literally pray for that. Like,
So
pray for a woman that like I could love with all my heart and that would love me with all my heart. Like
Yeah.
I crave an actual faithful relationship, and
Yeah.
it's just hard with these girls nowadays, bro. The whole romance game is so fucked up right now. I think it is personally. 'Cause I'm living it.
Yeah.
It's really hard to find somebody that's just like a down ass chick for you. You know what I mean? And someone that won't. I don't know. I digress because I've had this, bro. Like I said, I think I'm cursed because, dude, I've had girls like just fall head over heels for me, bro. And then I'm just the guy I'm the asshole that was not thankful for it and just
Didn't
care.
Didn't give it right back.
Didn't
Yeah,
care
yeah.
enough to.
They're putting
put back.
all of 100. And
Dude, yeah, and I feel really bad, and I apologize to all them. They already know that I've already apologized, and that's what I'm saying. Like the thing about being happy is that you got to be able to forgive yourself. You know, nobody's perfect. I'm not perfect. Nobody's perfect, and I've had my problems, especially with like girl problems, man.
Mm-hmm.
I have treated women just nonchalantly, and I feel bad for that because they actually loved me with all their heart, and I just didn't take it seriously, or I didn't love them the same way per se. Honestly, I didn't, and they know that. But I've apologized to even all of them personally. But still, you know, the whole thing is like, yeah, they can hate me forever, but I need to forgive myself.
Yeah,
bro.
absolutely.
Yeah.
But like, it's also worth noting, you're 22.
Yeah, I'm super young, man.
And you want these things, and it's okay to want these things. I mean, we all want those things. And
I want it, but I don't need it right now.
yeah, sure.
I want to be a rock star too.
See,
you know what I mean?
But you have to like prioritize. Like, I want to be a rock star. I want to do this. There's life to be lived. I still want to do this shit.
I do want to be a big player, especially when I'm a rock star. If I'm going on tour, like, you know what I mean, dude, I'm fucking rocking it, bro. Like I said, I love fun. I love women. I love life, and
Good.
it's part of it. Man. It's super part of it. Good anymore?
No, I'm good. That was really good though.
That's good.
I'm
Huh?
super impressed.
Yeah. Johnny Walker is really good. Johnny Walker Black is probably the cheapest bottle of scotch I'd ever buy. Literally.
It's really good.
When I graduated college, though, in December, I bought a fifth of Johnny Walker Blue. It was like 300 some bucks.
I was gonna say, yeah, because my buddies went halfers. They paid $1.50.
And I drank it all by myself.
Was it good?
Damn right. Damn fucking right it was good. Johnny Walker needs to sponsor me. Fairlife Milk and Johnny Walker.
So what? So you graduated in December.
Mm-hmm.
You had a job, didn't work out.
Yeah.
So what does life look like, Edwin Felter, now?
Oh, okay, yeah. So I quit smoking weed, unfortunately. I love
What?
weed, man. Yeah, fucking love weed. Well, the reason why I quit smoking weed is because I'm going to be working here at the Pueblo.
Okay.
And I'm going to be working with the youth. And I actually want to quit drinking too. And I'm just going to be, I just want to be sober, and I want to be a good advocate because I'm going to be working with the Teen Coalition. And shout out to my niece, Diana V. Hill. She pretty much founded the Teen Coalition here in Nambé. And the whole premise of it is drug-free lifestyle.
Nice.
So I really do want to be drug-free, man. And I've had struggles with alcoholism. I've had struggles with drugs. You know, I'm a rock star. I just live it, bro. Yeah, bro. Like, for real, I'm not even famous. I don't even got millions of plays, man. But I live like a rock star every fucking day, bro.
That's how you got to live.
That's how you do it, man. And I just want to be clean, and I just want to be a good role model again.
Absolutely.
I was really a good role model in high school, and then I went to college, and I partied too much, and I'm living it, man. I'm just trying to live it up, and it's hard. It's really hard.
Yeah.
But, you know, I have that addictive gene in my fucking bloodstream, I guess, because I feel it, man.
I think we all do.
Yeah.
You know?
We have it, man.
So,
especially with the liquor, man. The liquor is the big thing. Like, liquor is my fucking poison, bro. It's my poison because I can handle so much liquor, bro, but I just, like I told you, it's just, I can't control my fucking hormones when I'm fucking drunk. I don't know what it is. Like, I'm fine now. Like, I went to Buffalo Thunder last night. I had a great night. Hung out with a lady friend. She stayed with us in the room and fucking lived it up, baby. And I had a good night. So I'm like, I'm drained, you know what I mean? I'm drained. So I don't need any of that tonight. But, like, liquor is just really bad, man. And it's probably the worst drug, actually, to quit, especially if you're a chronic alcoholic, because it can kill you. It literally can kill you, you know?
Absolutely.
But I love weed, man. I've always thought weed was just such a medicine. I love weed so much. I've smoked weed for a long time.
That's what I was going to ask you. So, like,
What about
going
it?
way back,
Yeah. When did I
like
start
early
smoking
on, like dealing with, you know, being at home and like being lonely as a kid and all that bullshit. Excuse me, not bullshit, but like, you know,
weed? It is bullshit. Yeah, it's just life. Bullshit is life.
It's, you know, dealing with what you had to deal with
is bullshit.
Exactly. When did you find weed, and was that something where you're like, man, this is where I'm at?
Yeah, I found weed when I was like 13, and I got high as fuck.
It's usually like, a relative. Wow. It's usually
I don't remember the first
friend.
No, well, I don't remember the first time I tried. I was on the super sneak. This is a funny story I got to tell right now too. I smoked weed like 13, 14, and I was like 15. I think I was 14 maybe. I was like second year smoking weed. I was living with my grandpa at his house right next door during the summer, and I would always stash my pipe and my little pill bottle of weed outside. And one day I lost it, and I didn't know where I put it. I dropped it out of my pocket, and my tete found it. And he didn't tell me he found it. I just remember when I went to, and then I remember I went and stashed it under these rocks. Like always, that's my spot, right? In my tete's house, and my tete was cleaning the yard one day, and he just lifted up the rock and he found it. And then he just put the rocks back like nothing, like, and I went to go find it, and I was like, oh fuck, it's gone. And then I was like driving myself crazy, like, I lost it. Where did I drop it? Where did I drop it? Where did it go? Where did it go? So I just was freaking out about that. And then all of a sudden my mom was like, we're gonna have a dinner, like random as fuck, family dinner. It's like, okay. So we all went, and dude, they had an intervention for my little ass, and I was like fucking 14, bro. Like, no cap. They literally like all my family was there. They sat me down like, Edwin, we're very worried about you. You're smoking this fucking weed and you're getting high as shit. They busted out my pipe and my weed. And then my brother, he picks it up. He's all, yeah, some good weed right there. You're smoking good weed. And it was just funny, bro. It was just like, dude, I was like, I'm not hurting anybody, but I feel like that's just how my family was for a long time. They didn't really like that. But now they're way more open, you know, especially my niece, Diana, man. I really love her because she's really, she's so open, man. She's a modern hero, bro.
Yeah.
And I'd say my sister and my mom, My brother's real hip, but my sister and my mom are like real old school, and that's cool. You know what I mean? I don't vibe with that too much, but they're real old school. But yeah, weed, man. I love weed though. It's always been just good to me because I love the feeling when you get high. I get really creative when I'm high too, man, because you're stoned.
Do you make music when you're high?
Yeah, I do. But you know what? I don't like to smoke and then record because it fucks my voice up. I have a powerful voice, but it's real brittle to the smoke. And I used to smoke cigarettes too. And cigarettes, I even smoked cigarettes last night, actually. That's why my voice sounds so fucking hoarse. I was partied hard last night, everybody. You got to know this right now. I fucking went so hard last night. And
Just in the room?
No.
Oh.
Dude, I literally went to the casino and didn't even fucking gamble. And I had so much fun. And I partied so hard.
Yeah, but like, what's open? Because Sade, I mean, not Sade.
Well,
Is
the
it
club's
Sade?
not open, but you know what, dude? If you're a cougar killer, man, casinos where you got to go hunting, boy.
Edwin Felter, the cougar killer.
No, yeah. So
Can we name this podcast or this episode?
That's fine. Yeah. So
Okay.
I'm actually the chairman of the Cougar Killer Society. I'm also the head branch manager of the Old Lady Fuckers Society. And it's a hard shield to handle, you know.
Who invited this guy?
Yeah, I love it, man. I love it. And it's funny too because people are like, when they go on interviews and stuff, they're just like, they're real brittle about how they perceive themselves.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck, dude. If you don't like who I am, then you don't like who I am.
Good, don't go.
I might as well be honest, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
just that's who I am, man.
Yeah.
This is real shit, and we're talking, and this is my boy Ernesto, bro. I gotta be
Hey.
fuck yeah. I gotta be
Heck yeah.
honest.
Heck
This
yeah.
is so sauce, baby.
We need to do. Are we gonna do a round two?
Of
Are
course,
you
yeah.
gonna bring the crew?
Well, the crew only consists of like 4 people right now. I think 5. So it's me, Kenny, Josiah, and little B-boy, little T. So that's 4 and 5. I don't know. So yeah, Rescue's a funny story too. So I don't know. I started Rescue as so back in the day, Tom Talachi was an ex-governor here in Nambé Pueblo, and he had this breakdance group called Res Crew. And I thought the fucking name was just lit, bro. And I was like, I want to come up with a band name. Like, I want to make a band. That was like my goal. I've always been solo, but I want to make a band. So I was like, fuck, what's the name? You know, what's the name? So I named the group True Res Crew when I first started. But it turns out there's this other group in Canada. Shout out True Res Crew. They're in Canada, and they already had the name. So I had to change it.
Did they hit, or how'd you find that out? You were just
Well, I found it out because just looking up, you
Yeah,
know,
you know.
Yeah. Well, so another thing too, with all my, so I have a rap name. You know what it is? Probably not.
hold on.
I do have a rap name. I do have an artist name.
Is it in any of your songs? Do you
Yeah.
shout out?
It is in my, I shout it out a lot. If it's not even on my YouTube, I think it's even on my YouTube. Yeah. It's like the most, it's not even that cool.
I feel like Kenny calls you by your rap name in one of your songs.
He does. Yeah.
See, I'm a
I
I'm
don't
a
know
real
what song
fan.
it
I'm a
is.
real fan.
Yeah.
I'm gonna mail you my panties.
Yeah.
I'm a real fan.
I want him. Put him on my wall.
Okay.
I want
What-
shit stains on him. Okay. I want dirty ones.
What is it?
It's snapback.
Snapback.
Yeah. Snapback with a backpack and a rap attack and a hard slap. Can you catch that? Can you kick back with a chit chat? Get so nervous, packable, and I'll match that. Drive a hatchback with a cat bag, but it's so loud and it's so proud. When I go out, see the whole crowd get this big old smile because the place is sold out. Kick back with a rap like this. Never thought I could act on a track like this. Matter of fact, never thought I could act like this. Actually, yes, I did. This is just practice. I'm so batshit crazy that I drink sulfuric acid and I eat cactus.
Was that off the dome?
That's an old, no, those are bars.
Oh, those are bars.
Yeah.
Okay.
I could go off the dome. Dude,
Dude,
I love freestyling, bro. That's
Really?
like, yeah, I freestyle like almost every day.
Dude, that was sick.
Yeah. Well, snapback, dude. Okay, so the funny story is, first rap name was Matches. Like,
Because you're flames.
yeah, because we'll flame. Yeah, we strike it. And then the second one was Snapback. And so when I set up my distributing, I use DistroKid to distribute my music.
Uh-huh.
And when I set up like what's your artist name, I typed in Snapback in Spotify, and dude, there's like fucking like 1 million fucking people with that name. And I was like, wow, that sucks.
Yeah.
And then I was just like, type my name in, Edwin Felter. You're the only motherfucker in the whole world with that name. I don't know. People like aliases. Oh, so my alias is Tommy Fuego though.
Tommy Fuego.
Tommy Fuego, yeah.
I think.
But there's already a Tommy Fuego too, so it's like, yeah.
I think as a listener.
Yeah, how do you feel? Do you like just my name, or would you prefer?
I like. Hey, what do you think about that pick?
Damn,
it's a good one, huh?
Damn, Lauren. You lay off the filters. You're beautiful as you are. You don't need no filter. Right? She's fine.
Fire.
She
matches.
Fuego. You're Tommy Fuego.
Matches. She's matches.
You're matches.
No, I appreciate just people going by their real name.
Yeah,
you know.
I've had people say that to me too. There's like, who do you look like? I tell them I make music. Like, okay, what do I look up? I'm like, my name's Edwin Felter. Yeah, and they're like, oh, no way. And I'm like, yeah,
dude, I'm a fangirl.
You're a fangirl.
I'm a fangirl, bro.
Oh, I'm so thankful for you, bro.
Bro, I'm telling you, like Lauren was like, I get it. You like his music. And I was like, no, this shit is sick. I was like,
yeah.
I didn't know it was on this level, but.
That's what I'm saying. Like when you tell people you make music, they're just like, yeah, cool.
Well, I didn't doubt you, but I was like.
Until you listen to it though and perceive it for yourself, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. You definitely have to go to iTunes and download his shit.
Yeah, check
Edwin
it out.
Felter. And I'll plug all your stuff.
I think you're fine. You don't even have to do that. Like just if they want to, they can look it up. You know, it's not hard to
Hey,
find. I'm the only Edwin Felter in all of music.
What'd you think about that little promo?
I thought it was
dope,
sick.
huh?
Yeah. My whole thing was like, why did he choose Backstage Becky?
So I put Edwin Felter.
And it was the first song came up.
Dude, and that's sick. It's like linked to like
well, yeah, it's on Instagram and all that
that's
shit.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Type in Edwin Felter. Like this guy's legit. Edwin Felter on Snapchat, and
I'm small time, but yeah, like my shit's professional. All my shit's professional.
So it comes up, and the first one, that's what I'm saying. Like it.
Yeah, it's
when
right
I
there,
search you, this first thing when
I'm the only motherfucker in all of music with that name.
Yeah, so
I have my own island. That's why I love it. I have my own island, and like Spotify, like I'm my own island because my fucking name is just weird. It's just a weird name.
But I mean, is it? I mean, because why would it like suggest? Because like maybe the plays or something. Maybe.
I just feel like I think it might be alphabetical. Might be.
Oh, okay.
It starts with a B.
So I was like, boom. And
I don't think I have any song. I do. I have a song called Animal House. So it's an A.
Okay. So for the listeners, what do you suggest we listen to? Because we're gonna
Miss Shorty, man. I love. So do you know what you're telling me about? What's one of your favorite rap songs? Miss Shorty, man. I really love that song. And I engineered that whole song by myself. Kenny made the beat. Kenny Ryan made the beat.
Okay.
But I engineered the whole song, and I just really like it. Like I actually listen to that time to time just to like reassure myself that I can actually produce and like engineer really good music. Cause it came out really good, and I just have tons of music. I have a 15-song album coming out. I don't even know when. Like there's no like for real. I don't even have like, oh, it's gonna drop fucking date. I just fucking put it out, bro.
How about you do a drop party?
Oh,
can we do that?
We could, yeah. I'm down.
And
like,
can
I don't know who's
host
gonna.
it?
Yeah. I don't know who's gonna come.
Can we do like a live on the So Sauce podcast?
Oh yeah,
dude, that would be sick.
That would be sick, dude. I have 15 songs. They're all fucking sick, bro.
Okay, what was the song? Sorry.
Miss Shorty.
Miss Shorty.
Baby girl says she want to bang with. Oh, My Evil Little Heart. So My Evil Little Heart is inspired by the evil voices inside of my head.
Ooh. So I'm gonna cue this up. Yeah. But can I?
Yeah.
Can I play some of your native stuff?
Oh yeah, of course. It's long though, so I don't.
Oh, we'll just sample it.
Yeah, I could just. Oh, you have a drum here? You have a drum?
But Miles is asleep.
Oh, he's asleep. Oh, the little baby. Oh yeah,
that would be sick.
I do sing really. I can't sing like subtle too when I sing native. Like I can't sing
that
quiet. Yeah, I sing really loud.
You're across the way and
you
it's
heard
so
it. Yeah.
Soothing, bro. I'm like this.
You heard that shit, huh?
Like this. I'm like, oh, that's
I actually broke my drumstick yesterday. I was beating the drum so hard.
No.
Yeah, I broke that fucker.
Okay, let's see here.
It's a good sign when you break the drumstick though.
Ready? It's dope, huh?
Yeah. See, now you want some.
Hey.
Dude, this is good, bro. You always say you kill the bottle with Edwin on So Sauced.
Love it.
So this song is dedicated to Lightning Boy. His name is Valentino Rivera. He is pretty much the founder of Lightning Boy. I want to give a big shout out to him and also to Dakota Lawrence, my boy. He passed away recently.
R.I.P.
Yeah. And I donated this album, so I don't even make no money off of this album. I donated this to the group, so this is their music. They even copyrighted and everything. It was funny, one time I used it in one of my YouTube videos and my video got copyrighted. I was like, damn, take my own, I can't even use my own music, man. But I donated this whole album, so it's fucking beautiful though, man. 6 songs, beautiful songs, and I sing these songs for like all the kids that perform in our group. These are the songs, I literally made these songs for them to use while they dance, hoop dance. So these are their songs, you know, and I'm coming out with another part 2, but just taking a little while because I've just been slacking. Bro.
Don't slack.
For
Life's
real.
too short.
Work hard, boy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you gotta work hard because
life's too short.
No, not that. It's just life's too fast. Maybe that's another way to say it. You know.
Hey, keep hooking up with those cougars, and it's gonna fly by.
My best advice: don't hook up with cougars, all right? Unless they got a pension. Hey,
dude,
it's beautiful, bro. If you actually like listen to it, like this music is good to go to sleep to because it just makes you pass out.
I'm telling you, when you guys are practicing across the way,
you're here. Well, yeah, you're just right here.
We open the window, and we're right there.
That's why I love Natani, bro. I gotta give a shout out to Natani too, because my boy, like the Maraballs, man, they're like really traditional family from Nambé. Like we do, we're Indian, bro. We're straight indigenous, dog.
Right.
And like, do you know what's crazy too? The whole word Indian, like a lot of people don't like that word, but you know what's crazy is that the word Indian, it means, I think, like in Latin, like indigenous, like Indian is like the people of God. You know that?
Really?
Yeah. Indian means like, so Indian means you're native to where you're at, but Indian in like, I think Latin, like Spain, means people of God. That's why when Columbus came here and saw the Aztecs and shit, he was like, they're Indian. Like they're like people of their gods. Like they fucking worship their God. Like they're people of God. That's what like I think it means. You can quote me on it. That's what I think it means, and I think that's what I've learned. But I'm not too sure. I'm not positive, but
it would make sense because
what does Indian mean? Like you can even Google that, right? What does Indian mean? What's Indian mean?
How about you drop a comment, right? Drop a comment. Let us know.
Yeah.
Because I'm not good at history. I'm not good at
what does Indian mean? And like, Indian is like, and then it just comes like it's weird because he sent me beats that I don't even like. You know what I mean? Sure. I'm like, yeah, sure. I don't really fuck with this one, but when he sends one that I fuck with, I just listen to it over and over, and I just keep like, I like to freestyle. So I freestyle. I don't write until I write the course in my head, bro. Like,
quick backstory.
There you go.
Quick backstory. Sorry. One of my boys, through really good friends of ours, I had been working on like, what am I gonna do? I need an outlet. Same thing. Like I need something productive to do with my time for both of us to do.
Yeah.
We put miles down and like we chill, we drink. We're like, let's put our energy towards something productive. So I was like, I really want to do a podcast. And Lauren's like, a podcast? And
podcasts are sick though, bro.
I was like, yeah, I want to do a podcast. And she was like, okay, let's fucking do it. So then
that's pretty dope.
So then
that's good. Yeah, a supportive wife, bro.
Yeah, for sure. So
like, let's do it. Yeah.
So we're at the Garcias. Shout out to Garcias.
You're actually my cousin. Do you know that?
Oh, she's related to everybody.
No, so my family from Nambe is the Garcias, like Joe Garcia and all those fuckers. Yeah, so I'm related to your wife.
So
somewhere, I don't know how.
That's dope. That's
dope. We there. Yeah. We there.
But the Garcias are Andre and JP. Shout out. They live
JP.
in
JP. Yeah. I'm related to those fuckers. Yeah.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Dang.
We're cousins.
Okay, cool. So we're at their house. We're getting ripped, right?
Getting ripped, yeah.
And
He just laughed at you like you're really old.
Yeah.
I've been told.
Yeah. We're getting ripped right now.
But Andre has a brother, and he's been like a radio personnel for quite some time. He started at 93.3, and like he's just worked his way up.
No way, yeah.
And super down to earth dude. Like
Radio's cool, man. I've always wanted to be on. I felt even like mommy's like she's like, you have fucking radio.
A radio voice, yeah. And I was gonna ask you, and we'll cover this on part 2. We're gonna have a part 2.
Yeah.
But same thing. We're drinking, and I'm like, bro,
I gotta bring another fucking fifth.
I'm like, bro, this is one. He has a podcast on Anchor.
No way.
Yeah, he had, and go follow him, the real Mark Anthony.
Real Mark Anthony.
And
send me a link. I'll follow that.
Yeah,
shit
for
right
sure. So I'm like, bro, this is what I want to do. This is what I want to do. I want to cut hair. I want to do this. But he's like, bro.
Yeah.
He's like, all I hear is excuses. And I was like,
exactly.